Can you tell me just what that experience of knowing is like, or even moments when you first perceived it to be a knowing, and what kind of occurrences that led to within you as well?
I've never been asked this question before, so it's really interesting one. It's kind of a weird way to describe. I vibrate at a higher frequency.
Yeah,
It's like a vibration. It's the only way I can describe it. It's like as if heat is coming from me, but I'm not hot. It's really weird to describe. But I'm in a zone where it's like I can observe myself, but it's not me, in terms of what it's like to be able to observe your human nature, and but you're from that position of spirit. It's not that you're still conscious and you're still there, you're observant and you see everything, but you're, for one better word, the way I maintain the connection is that I'm just a channel. That's
yeah.
all I am. No, it's not about me. It's not about who I am and all the kinds of things, or what I've gone through and so on. I'm just a voice. I'm just a channel. So all I'm doing is just passing on the information.
Just out of interest, when did you realize then that part of your role then was to give these knowings voice?
The way I would bring it across to people that I'd meet would be, look, do you know what? I don't know why, but I just have this thought of X. Does that make any sense to you? And they would say, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Or it's something that they've been thinking about or planning or questioning or whatever it be, and so on. And then over time, when you accumulate all those experiences and evidence and all the kinds of things, you kind of say, okay, so this is the kind of information I'm getting. This is the kind of what it relates to and all the kinds of things. Then you start to see correlations. You start to see commonality coming through.
Did that take a while to get used to? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
because I know someone very close to me that's describing situations like that, and
Yeah,
they've had a very long line of inquiry too in their lives with different questions.
yeah,
And so what you're saying there just sounds very familiar. I think this person's 100% full of integrity,
yeah,
and extremely
yeah,
insightful. So it's not.
yeah.
I'm not just saying everyone pops up in my life saying that this is their
No, no,
experience,
yeah,
but it sounds remarkable, just the innocuous kind of questions. I don't know why this is a thought, but
yeah,
does this make any sense? It sounds like it could call into question a lot of different things or open up a lot more inquiries. How
yeah.
is that? How is that like for yourself?
But here's the thing: everybody can do it.
Right.
So, but we shut it down. So, not saying a lot of the work, but a good chunk of the work that I do with clients is actually helping them to develop their own intuitive side. Because, and let me explain a few different things. We were born to use our intuitive side, but it's bashed out of us basically by going through school, by going through as we're growing up as kids and all that, and society basically. Because I'll hear stories of for example, kids run into their parents and say, "Oh, I've just spoken to," for example, even if for ones that are sensitive towards spirit, and they'll say, I was just having a conversation with Granny, and Granny's passed away, but the kid isn't aware of that." And the mother or the father will say, "Look, don't be so stupid. Granny's passed away." Not that the parent will say, "Don't be so stupid." Although you'd be surprised with some parents, but they'll dismiss it for the child. And then the child grows up saying, "Oh, okay, those thoughts are wrong. It's not what I should talk about or discuss or whatever." And so on. So that's how we start to close it down. But every single individual is born intuitive. Some are just happen to be born just more intuitive than others, but every single individual can develop that intuitive side. So, as I said, it's part of the work that I do. But the more you'll often hear, hence the reason from the business perspective, you'll often hear really successful business owners being provided with the data, but they'll refer to it as being, "Look, I went with my gut,"
Yeah.
and that's their intuitive side.